Hello there, my name is Rachel. The first time you see my channel, I use review cartoon series, anime series, or something completely random, and today will be home movies. Now, let's get started. Now, to explain home movies is basically explaining the story of Pinky Blinky. Everything what a YouTube star is, his daily life, and his experience to make videos, it's all in here. But the difference is, Pinky Blinky kind of fails the concept, fails to understand the creativity, the hard work, and constantly trying to be almost happy kind of way. It does kind of stress you out and kind of give you mental blocks on how to create your own videos. This show itself does all that without even trying that hard, because it does kind of three simple rules. One of them is the fact is most of the dialogue is not written, it's ad-lib. You don't know what ad-lib is? It's basically when the old characters, all the voice actors or actors kind of give them sort of props or sort of scenarios, and they just let them go, let them run, let their comedy and their imagination run away. You see how all three voice actors, all the voice actors who play themselves, kind of interact with each other, like saying, "I'm the doctor, he's the spoon, he's this." And on top of this, you don't know when is ad-libbing and most of it is writing, because usually this kind of episodes, they actually work about 10 hours on ad-libbing. So you don't know how much is written, how much is just the voice actor just messing around with the other co-workers, trying to deliver very funny lines on randomly. That it feels so passionate, especially all the relationship feels so natural and free. That's, oh my god, every single time it just make you laugh, you love them more of this character even more, because it feels they having so much fun. In fact, some of the dialogue you can hear them sort of mumble or trip or try to continue saying the lines because they could not stop laughing. You can actually feel the fun they have in making this video. That's how much I enjoy this show, because it's just the freedom and the passion of the voice actors. Oh my god, yes. The second thing I feel this show does so right is the animation. What I mean the animation, you look at this images, they look sort of downgraded. It doesn't look amazing. It looks kind of crappy, especially when you see Funny Run how the show looks like, because they use one simple idea. It's the fact is, do not worry about the animation, because I've seen a lot of animation. Some of them they're just gorgeous and amazing, but the written part, it's just crappy. The voice acting is just super bad. Like, what do I even care if the animation is not amazing? I mean, it's just the main problem people don't get. Sometimes the animation should be almost a third most important thing, or fourth, or first. Depends how you direct the movie. This one does the simple thing. It's just worry about the last thing about the animation, because it's not the main focus. It's the scenario and the realism on the show gives. And that the third important thing about this series is the realism. I mean, wow, some of them feel so really deep. It feels so emotional. One of the big example is how Brendan's father. His father basically left his mother and married another woman. Now he had to sort of deal with it. Especially he has to kind of convince himself to evolve. I mean, evolve, he kind of mature. I mean, this guy about 9 and 10 years old, he now acts like a mature adult, because he knows he can live this kind of stress to his mother and helps her however he can. That in itself explains how he acts, how he interacts with people so maturely that you can't surprise you. That it tells you so much about that character. That's one of the reasons I kind of enjoy it. He always trying to be mature and focused about his material, about people, how his own life. I just enjoy Brendan so much. You also have other characters are super equally interesting, like Melissa. She is a very basically straight character. She basically deal with Brendan ideas and give her opinion, her straight face, her kind of down to earth kind of person who give him very positive feedback. But I love it is she's not boring. Usually you can make this character very boring, very down to earth, that you just frustrated, you don't want to see her, but you don't. She is also very equally interesting, because it's kind of similar to Brendan, that she is kind of mature, sweet, but she doesn't deal with your crap. In fact, every time you kind of force her the sort of scenario, she will bite you back. This woman is interesting while trying to be interesting. You also love her relation with his own dad, that's sort of sweet and calming and relatable. You also have a third member of this group called Jason. Is one of those characters that is very the youngest, and you think he has nothing to contribute in the group, but he does. Every time you unexpected, he does a good joke, or he does get a good point of view, or a good idea of a certain scenario, how you should make the movie work. Of course, Jesse's not very nice. You give him sort of power, he go kind of mad power kind of deal. I mean, the guy has his flaws, and the group knows that, so they very careful give him sort of jobs that he can actually do because the guy panics or he does something stupid. Of course, they have sort of control over Jason because how young, and yet not yet control his full emotion sometimes. Of course, he's not my favorite character. There's one, and it's probably the most legendary one of this show, is Coach McGurk. McGurk himself, he's just sort of legendary because how multitasking character he really is. It's one of the best to describe him to the another very popular character. It's kind of like Bender. In fact, I feel Bender and McGurk could be very good friends because how despicable, how relatable, how sad, and how unexpected this character really is. And better yet, Coach McGurk, you can actually make a spin-off series just because of him, because he's that good. Because he has this weird relation with Brendan. He thinks he'll be the kind of parent and teacher student, but backwards, because Brendan usually is the parent and Coach McGurk is the student. But sometimes it surprises you because he reversed that relationship a couple of times. Especially, it kind of shows you why Coach McGurk is so well loved, because this guy has so much flaws that you feel how this guy function, how this guy got the teacher job. He always drunk, always cursing, always have this sort of bad relationship with his own students, and on top of that, he abuses students to catch even money. Yeah, this guy is so sleazy, but it's the reason why people like him, the reason why you stay with him and being his best friend. Because when the kind of things hit the fan, Kurt McGurk kind of save your ass. Especially one of the best moments is basically is Brian's mom has a college buddy going in her house and how she treats her like crappy. And Kurt McGurk was there for a few seconds, saw that, he just let her have it. The level that just, wow, this is the reason why he's so beloved. He's flaws, he knows it, he could do better, he tries, but at the same time, this guy has this heart of gold, like, oh my god, yes, I love you, Coach McGurk. That's why you see him as sometimes kind of like a background character, not in whole movies, different shows. I mean, I think one of the best cameo he has is basically on Bob Burgers. Yeah, also in Futurama, he also has a small cameo in that too. And just also, just top of all this, not just Coach McGurk, he also Brandon reappears some other different shows also, because this show is just so well beloved because it understands the industry. Doesn't matter if this is before YouTube or anything. This show understands the love and dedication making you shows. The crappiness on your life kind of messing with your own vision of your own videos. That is so well made and beloved that I kind of wish they made another special or a movie. Not a reboot or not a continuation. Just a movie or sort of special just to give us another moment of home movies, something that passionate. Just don't, if you do not mess up the art style, just keep it how it is. This is show how much love and dedication I want this. Please give me a movie or a special, no reboots. That's how much I love this series. It's just so, right here, because he gets it. He really does. Not like Pink and Belinky or other shows trying to rip off or at least copy this idea, but they just don't understand it or don't care or don't know how to use this concept properly, because it's not that hard, people. It's like being an actor and a writer and director. Crappy things happen, you trying to do it. Just the only difference is you don't go outside. You just sit down in your own home making videos alone. That stuff could be a lot of creativity if you have the imagination. And this show has a lot of imagination. How you see them improving, making their movies, their relationship, their issues. I love the top of this series. You do not need to see the very beginning. You could pop out any random of the show and enjoy it. And top of all this, it has not one but multiple great characters. None of them are bad. All of them are good and remembered. Especially my favorite secondary character is this bully character. He appears out of nowhere, just to bully Brendan. But every time this character reappears, he surprises you. He is almost kind of elusive unicorn, because you don't expect what this character does, because you think it'll be sort of a stereotype bully, but goes the extra mile to be something surprisingly completely different every time you see him in a special episode. That's why I love this secondary character. He's just so much enjoyable and random. He just, oh my god, yes, this guy can have their own spin-off series next to Coach McGurk. And many other characters I'm pointing out, you could have their own spin-off series because they cannot do nothing wrong. Now, to be truthful, the reason I did this video, this good, awesome thing this long, for one simple reason, I just love the series. And secondly, if I can convince you, watch this series because it's just so enjoyable, so well handled, in other words. If you ever heard this character, tell me about it. I mean, show. Just tell me down below. If you had or you didn't, tell me you like this show, or you're interested to watch it, or you have a favorite character, tell me down below. I got nothing else to say, just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.